these latest episodes, we're trying to fucking teach people about stuff. We're trying to teach you about a little bit about the history, because like
Yeah,
we don't have much to say about the present, but like let's go to the past and like
Yeah.
like Steven Seagal is a fucking he's a wellspring of knowledge about the CIA because he's played CIA agents in movies. He's been in the CIA. He's been a Navy SEAL.
He's the only civilian allowed to defuse an atomic bomb, as
Yeah,
he has
he-
claimed.
He did it.
He had when he went to Navy SEAL college and minored in being in the mafia. He spent the summer as a hitman in between
it's
being
like-
a SEAL and an Army Ranger.
I'm saying like a lot of our recent episodes are about this sort of nexus between the intelligence community, organized crime, like anti-Castro exiles or whatever, and like Seagal sits at that very same nexus.
Yeah.
He understands how crime and intelligence and nation states. He's like, anyone who says shit about America, it's not your home. It's not your home
Yeah.
anymore. If you knew
Your home's
the
Asia.
Yeah, your home. If you knew the unclassified information that Seagal does, you would not be calling America your home. You'd be calling Asia. You'd be
Straight
calling
to Asia. You would be going straight to Asia, buddy. Seagal, he has so many awesome things. Like, yeah, only civilian authorized to use a nuclear bomb, but like lying about being a SEAL. But this early in his career, this was like before it was cool to be a Navy SEAL and shit. Like in the late 80s, it was before operator worship became a thing. And his thing then was he was like, yeah, I was actually in the mafia growing up.
Yep.
I used to be a part of the mafia. I don't really talk to those guys anymore. But yeah, I was one of the best hitmen ever. Carlo Gambino just like scouted me one day doing karate.
It was like, hey kid,
Some hits.
hey kid, would you like a job?
Yeah. He's the great, like he is, that's what an American really is. It's Steven Seagal.
Yep, just whatever he wants to be at any given time, and he is it to the degree that he can convince other people that he is.
Yeah, ageless, but not in a good way.
Yep.
What if he's the one that uncovers the deep state? Like, what if, like, just
He has.
through his, well, I mean, he
His
has,
films and novel
but only to us.
laid
Like,
it all
he's-
out.
Only to us. Like, we're like, he's like Sam Berkowitz's, or David Berkowitz's dog.
We're the ones hearing him bark.
He can only, we're the only ones. But I mean, like, to the world. Like, what if? So you know how they're always like they're pushing back the JFK documents every 10 years. What if he's the one that finally gets them? And then it's just like history remembers him. Like history barely makes Obama a footnote 100 years from now. People are like, he's like McKinley. Like people are like, oh yeah, I guess he was president. But everyone talks about Seagal as the guy who blew the whole thing open.
Yes.
Just imagine him like fatly walking into the National Archives and just being like, I'm gonna need to see every motherfucking document you got.
No, that's how it. Yeah.
Don't tell me if there's classified. I've done things that were so classified that they cancel out this classification. I'll tell you every motherfucking thing.
That's how it's going to go. He's gonna go into the National Archives or the NSA, like that. You know that huge like data Kaaba they have in Utah for the NSA.
Yeah.
He's gonna go there and he's gonna say one of his things that he thinks black guys say but don't say. He's gonna go in there and be like, "I need all the cupcakes with double frosting." You know what I mean? Or just just nonsense.
I'm about to do
Yeah.
I'm about to do a motherfucking rain dance on your head.
Yeah, y'all motherfuckers, get me a grape soda on the rocks. Like what? But it's going to be like they're going to be like, oh, that's code. He wants all the JFK files. Like if he knows the code, he has like above top secret clearance. We have to give it to him.
Yep.
And boom. By the next week after that, Michael Hayden imprisoned, John Brennan imprisoned, Oliver North imprisoned. There's like a people's commune government, and it's all because of him.
What if I told you 20 years ago that there's a government within the government operating as the real government? Don't tell me this is my home. Asia, I live in Asia now. Did you know there's a government in Asia? There's several governments in Asia.
What if I told you there was a motherfucking meal in between lunch and breakfast? And you could have a hamburger with some eggs. What if I told you that if Hillary won, we'd be there right now? So don't you fucking tell me what you tell you about what I can do. I've done things that you don't even know that I've done, and if you did them, You know you do them. But if you did them, you'd be telling me that you did them to me. And if I did them to you, you'd forget who did them to you.
My clearance is so high, I've had meals that I don't even know about.
Do you know what's in between dinner and dessert? Most motherfuckers don't.
They do in Asia, though.
In Asia,
They have hundreds of words for it. In Asia, my home.
in Asia,
I'm a man without a country, except for Asia. They've embraced me over here.
In Asia, they eat 8 small meals a day, and it's actually less calories. It's like Hanukkah. You have more days to look forward to and more presents. y'all ever seen 8 Crazy Nights? There's a sequel that I did for the CIA. You don't even fucking know about. You think it'd be called 9 Crazy Nights, but no, you don't add a fucking day to Hanukkah.
I like the idea that, like,
Crazy Nights too.
His movies are getting like progressively even more straight to fucking DVD, straight to a streaming channel that you can only access on like the Tor network. And he's like,
Yeah.
my movies have gotten so motherfucking classified.
Yeah, his movies now just go directly into like a partially obscured memory in your mind. There's no distribution. It's like the Big Bang. They just happen, and then suddenly you have a new like partial memory of. You have a
new image. You have a new image in your head of like how bad he looks.
Yeah, it's a new thing every time. It's like, oh, there's like a weird glaze over his ear now.